The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2022. We're on day 2 of week 3. It's hard to believe we're already halfway through, but here we are. We got a whole bunch of great games to come, and starting out with the one for Sunday's broadcast, we have number 7 seed Ty versus number 18 seed Tolker. Ty off to a very strong start in this tournament, looking to make his first top 8 in quite a while right now, and Tolker, one of our newcomers here, looking to make a splash as well in the bracket. But yeah, I am very excited to be watching this match. Before we get into the matchup, if you are unfamiliar with this game, we have a quick little video by our own Cards of the Heart to let you know what this game and tournament is all about.
Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players.
Alright, once again we are in the thick of the pool stage for our tournament, so we're going to be seeing all of our races be done on the 1-player versus mode. We have 4 groups in total here, and all of these matches will be best of 5, which are first to 3 race wins. Now, since we are playing on the 1-player versus mode, we are going through every single difficulty in group stage here. So, when the players start a match, they're going to agree to one of those 4 difficulties. And then after a winner has been determined from the first race, the loser will counterpick any of the difficulties that have not been picked yet. If it happens to go to Game 5, the loser of Game 4 will get to pick a duplicate difficulty for that very last race. Players have been scheduled to play against someone in their pool once per week. Since we have 4 per group and 5 weeks total, or 5 per group. I mean, we're gonna have a bye for each player during some weeks, and we've already seen that unfold for quite a few players right now. And if we do have some scheduling conflicts, we will have some matches pre-recorded, which in fact this one will be live, so what a treat there. And then at the end of all the pool stage, the top 2 in each of the groups will advance to a top 8 final bracket, with any of the other participants have the option to opt into a redemption bracket, which we've seen many times in the past for our tournament series. We also have a prize pool that's going on. At the end of the tournament, players will be awarded a portion of the crowdfunded prize pool, which you can see at that ticker at the top. We are just shy over halfway to our goal right now. And in order to contribute to that pool, you can contribute Twitch bits, Twitch subscriptions. You can donate direct to it if you type in !pool. And if you do have a donation or bits that come in, you can see a little pop-up that happens on that ticker there. First place will get a whopping 40%, second place 20%, and you can see the other divisions there on the screen for how good you finish. So everyone in the top 8 is going to get a nice little chunk, and even our redemption bracket winner is going to get paid off a little bit. So it's nice to see, you know, this is all fun at the end of the day, which is how these tournaments did originate. But, you know, a lot of hard work goes into this too, and I'm glad to see our entrants get paid off a little bit there too. So let's talk about our matchup today. We got Pool 2, the Pool of Tilt here. We got Ty and Tolker once again facing off here. Ty sitting at 1-0 right now, and we got Tolker sitting at 0-1. I believe, what was it? Ty played Kanayo, I think, in that first game, and then Tolker played against Conch. I totally forget the matchups that they had before. But, I mean, Ty being one of the favorites in this group, Tolker being one of the new entrants of this group, it's going to be very interesting to see this matchup as we'll go a little bit into the stats right here. Yeah, Ty ended up being 7th seed. I'd say pretty above average for him, because he's always been on the outside looking in for the past tournaments, and he managed to pull out a V-hard time very late into qualifying to secure him that top 8 seed, which I bet he's very thankful for. As you see, 2 redemption bracket appearances in a row and hasn't been in the top 8 since the PPL 2020 tournament. So he's looking to bounce back here, and I think there's no better man than him to pull it off, as he's shown already starting 1-0. Very good times on the leaderboard here with the top 10 normal and V hard time, which is definitely hard to obtain nowadays with how good the competition has gotten. Tolker, on the other hand, I had the pleasure of casting his match last week too, and he had some very impressive outings, and I believe it was like on a hard run where he just had this perfectly executed Bowser, and I believe it was like sub 15 seconds or something. So Tolker, definitely one of the wild cards in this event right now, but no pressure on his shoulders being his debut, and he's looking to make an upset here. I mean, we could see some fireworks in this match. But yeah, Ty, pretty good time so far in this tournament. Let's see, he got a 639 in his easy mode attempt, and I believe, yeah, his 730 on hard mode currently ranks 3rd best average of the first 2 weeks. We don't have yesterday's races intact for that yet, but oh, and he got a 928 V hard, which is very high up on it too. So Tolker, it's definitely an uphill climb for him. I think he has a pretty good chance here. We're gonna have to wait and see, because those leaderboard times definitely are a little bit of a discrepancy. But you never know. Hard and V-hard can troll out a lot, and I wouldn't put it past Tolker to randomly put in like a 2 to 3 minute V-hard PB if it happens to come up in this race. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say about this match. Let's hop right into it, because I bet both of these entrants are waiting to start here. And we're going to have number 7, Ty, versus number 18, Tolker. Let's bring you the match right now. Alrighty, we're going to be having Ty on your left side here, Tolker on your right. Give me 1 second here. We're going to bring up Tolker's audio for now. I do not have Ty's audio. Let's see if we can fix that for right now. I will tell you guys that we're going to be starting on normal. I'll probably ask Ty to fix it after race 1 just so we're not delaying it too much. But yeah, let's get that normal up on the screen right now. So yeah, this is it seems like a pretty common starter. I think we either see easy start a lot because it's just the lowest difficulty and people like to go in order. But sometimes normal and hard. I mean, normal and hard are the 2 most played modes throughout this entire tournament right now. So I think it's very common to see starts in those 2. Oh, wait. I think we hear Ty audio, actually. We actually got some overlapping there. All right, cool. We will have audios for both. Let's go ahead and switch to Ty's audio then for this first race. Perfect, perfect. All right, hope you are having a good Sunday if you're watching live in the Twitch chat right now. I should probably bring up a timer too. I do not have that. Can we get there in time, guys? We're dropping the ball today. Let's see if I can open the right layout in time. We're getting there. All right, cool. We made it just in time. Let's do it. Alrighty. Whoa, what was that on Ty's screen? Is that some kind of weird emulator thing where the screen just scrunches? That's like the first time I've seen that. Weird. Anyways, let's get into this match here. Tolker is starting off here on Lakitu with a 16-second time. Just the right sin there, and we'll be taking the lead early here. As Ty did end up getting cleared on, so it's going to be a little bit of stall on his side. So this is pretty good. Getting this lead early in normal mode is definitely what the momentum that you need to carry on, because normal mode, we're not going to be seeing Bowser. It's going to be 13 stages total, and the AIs don't troll as much as some of the later difficulties. So the quicker and better start that you can get off to early here, which Tolker almost got that kill, probably just maybe like a frame or 2 there as you saw that last clear happening. Tolker ended up getting the kill, but Ty is going to bounce right back with the 14. Keep in mind, Tolker's stream did start a little bit early too, so we'll have to keep an eye on that towards the end of the match here, and we'll keep an eye on those race times as they happen too. Did I say 13? I meant to say 11. My bad. All right, Tolker, a little bit of a slow start here on this chain, but gets the frame perfect swap to continue that chain. Even though it's still not going to be enough, that's a very hard trick to land there to keep that chain going. Meanwhile, on Ty's side, he's got a whole slew of 4 combos happening on top. They're going to stack just nicely there for him, and ends up getting a 22, and he's going to be taking the lead back here. Tolker still trying to get that follow-up, but Poochie's lowered down to 3 lines at the bottom there, so he's going to need to send a little bit more. And he's got a pretty big chain coming here. This should do it once it does drop, barring any kind of clear, which, yeah, he's not going to go for the blues there. Instead, try to go for the down stack. All right, let's take a look back at Ty's here. Oh, man. So fortunate. Sometimes the AIs can screw you over, but sometimes they do things like that, where that horizontal yellows were just waiting or screaming to be cleared there. And then he's like, no, I'm just going to down stack. Very fortunate there for Ty is Tolker. Everyone in this group is a killer, so they're all on my mind right now. Tolker ended up sending a very good assault there at the beginning, getting a 21-second time. Ty, oh my god, look at all those 4 combos lined up there at the top. Maybe not the most efficient of combo sends, but if you're quick enough to just find those combos in general, I mean, it was good enough to top out your opponent, and he's kind of cruising right now on normal difficulty. All right, 6 chain out for Ty right now. It looks like it's going to be enough. He had that 1 extra combo that was going to fall at the top if Blarg did manage to downstack too. Meanwhile, Froggy playing with a super high stack on Tolker's side and going to do a little bit of downstacking, going down in 31 seconds. So Tolker dropping to about a stage and a half deficit right now. He's finding the chains and the combos. They just need to happen a little bit quicker because Ty definitely has that consistency on his side as he's rattling off a nice little lag chain there at the end too. And it looks like it's just going to be perfect enough that 6-line send is going to kill Lungefish in 15 seconds. So yeah, hyping up Ty at the beginning of this match here. It looks like he's performing to that hype too, but look at Tolker bouncing back with the 17-second. Pretty good on his side too. Very calculated sins from both of these players right now. All right, Ty cutting that off at a 4 chain and gets a 5 combo, and there's going to be another 4 combo here at the top too, and that one will be perfect too. I mean, sometimes when you play it like that and you drop that send early, but you know you need to send more, but the AI has that clear immediately, it can work out perfectly for you. So instead of them clearing out your entire garbage stack that you sent, they maybe just clear the 4 lines that you sent and the rest of your combo garbage comes down. And it ends up being only a little bit of a troll rather than like a troll that wastes upwards to 10 seconds here. So that's going to send Ty now into the cave. Up first, we have Hookbill here. And Tolker, I feel like, it's made up maybe a little bit of time here. But, oh, this had to be 9 lines. It's going to have to be 10 lines now. Thankfully, Ty does have all the garbage that he needs to send here. But 29 seconds, it's going to let Tolker catch back up a little bit here. Those reds, fortunately, not getting cleared off by Raphael. All right, Tolker within striking distance, but Ty only 2 stages left here. Tolker needs to be pretty much perfect here at the end if he wants the chance to knock off Ty. All right, and I mean, Ty, beautiful send here. What was that? 3-5 combos mixed in with that chain and a 4 combo at top here. And he's going to get another 4 combo at the top there. Actually, beautiful sends from Ty, but unfortunately just 2 clears coming out from Piranha. A chance for Tolker. The 25-second for Piranha. It's going to be tough. This kill will be happening, though. All right, 29 seconds for Tolker. I don't know how many Kamek trolls we've seen go like close to a minute on normal, but that's what Tolker's going to need right now. Here we go. Here's the chance. Can Ty close it out? Not too many combos being found, but he did extend the chain out good enough, so it's going to at least put something on Kamek's end, and even if it does get cleared right here, Ty just needs to find a couple more combos, which I don't know if this is going to top off. Oh, he had another 4 combo fit in. Can he dodge the 3rd tier? Yes, he can. And Tolker did end up making some time back with a nice 21 Piranha, but unfortunately, Ty just got off to too quick of a lead there at the beginning, and he will be taking this race number 1. So props to Ty. Pretty much what I expected from him, dominating from the get-go here. Tolker keeping pace, though, and actually making up time for a majority of the end of the race there. So I'm excited to see what Tolker can do in these next few races. If he's able to compose himself and find those consistent sins there at the beginning. Ty officially with a 7:07 for the first race there. All right, 5 chain. Those are going to be plenty sent to Kamek now. This should definitely be a kill, barring... Okay, the blues got cleared early. Yeah, there's nothing left for Kamek now. 43 seconds. GG's for Tolker. That's going to be an 8:16 race time there. So good stuff for Tolker. Very solid time there. Maybe even close to a PB. I'm not sure exactly what Tolker's times were. Let me take a peek here. Normal 8:14, so 8:16 normal. That looks like 2 seconds off, and it might even be a late split on Tolker's end. Sometimes the race spot's not too accurate, so good time for Tolker there. Let's plop that in. 8:16. Now, I mean, Tolker played pretty well here. We're going to be counter-picking to hard mode next, which it's going to be a little bit tough. I think this is a pretty good pick for Tolker still. You definitely have to be on your game in sending those combo assaults and chains and just keeping your pressure up. But there is more variance too, so chances for Ty to get a little bit screwed over maybe here and there. We're gonna pause Tolker's feed just for a second too. Hopefully VLC likes to mess with us and buffer streams afterward, but hopefully that won't be the case. A little bit of a pause there. We'll get some gray screen, but hopefully we won't have an issue. Anyways, like we said, we are going to hard mode for this race. Ty hovered over easy. I hope he knows that it's hard mode. I'm a little bit worried. He has me worried there. I gave him a little heads up in the chat and hopefully... Yeah, okay. He switched over to hard. I don't know if Ty was one of the people to start on a wrong difficulty before too. So it's good to get that heads up. And thankfully, no false starts here. We're going to have both the players on hard. Ty actually going to be about 3 seconds ahead this time. So you got to love the syncing. Always a little bit of some issues here and there. But yeah, hard mode. It's going to be a little bit harder, obviously. The level has ramped up on this difficulty. The AI is going to be slightly quicker. And we have one more stage introducing Bowser at the end compared to normal last run. So both players starting off pretty solid there on Lakitu. We're going to see what Bumpty brings next here. Good chains starting off from Ty here. Had a couple 4 combos that are just going to stack up at the bottom here, but very good sins. I've noticed that Ty, sometimes he's not finding the combos immediately in his first chain, but he is doing a really good job on the backup, getting that combo spam on the end. Tolker once again keeping up, though. Keeping it very, very close. In fact, I think it's completely tied with the desync that we have right now. All right, 5 chain with that 7 combo to boot at the end. A couple 4s once again raining down from Ty here. And that's going to be perfect to get the 15-second kill. Tolker, on the other hand, just a 4 chain that got sent with no combo garbage. The opponent went out of his way to go all the way for an 8 combo. So going to be slowing down Tolker just a little bit here. A chain as well at the bottom. Don't you dare go for those reds. Oh, no. One of the highest second tiers that you'll see there, all the way at the top of the screen. Gonna make Tolker's life a nightmare and extend it out to 40 seconds. So once again, Ty getting this very early lead as a 14-second kill happening on Wiggler. Puts his hands up to the camera too. I'm not I'm not sure what that gesture was, but always love to see those player cams and see how each person's reacting at the end of each round here. All right, let's see if Tolker can bounce back after a little bit of an unfortunate stage last round. A very nice 6 chain, so this is going to be a lot of pressure sent from Wiggler. Ty is going to continue to cruise here with the 13-second kill. Tolker bouncing back quite nicely, though, with the 22 on Wiggler here. But again, it's kind of like Tolker just not getting the fastest start here at the beginning. And it's just been really putting him into a hole early. And I definitely think he has what it takes to hang with Ty here. But man, just those couple unfortunate sends here and there, and it costs so much time. As Ty rattling off these 15 and lower stages back to back to back. I think that's 3, maybe 4 in a row now. But yeah, Tolker also improving slowly but surely here. 220, probably going to be hopping into that sub 20 club himself here for this next round. Got to keep that momentum going, keep that focus on. A 6 combo going for Ty there that looked really good at the end, but I don't know if that threw off his chain or not, because I know he was looking for something in the vicinity of that clear. And because of that, Lungefish is going to have plenty of time to get this clear at the bottom here. Tolker, meanwhile, also having to deal with a low stack from Blark here. And he's got, he's just finding this, like, 2 and 3 chains back to back here. And still, like, needing 4 or 5 more lines here to top off. But this is going to be a big chain here. So this will secure the kill. I don't see any immediate clear at the top here besides those yellows, but the AI definitely does not have the speed to get there. I mean, that's all it's going to take against someone with the high skill ceiling as Ty. A couple 40-second stages here and there as Ty's playing very consistently good. Gets this chain to send right at the tail end of this clear, and that's going to do it. 24 seconds. Very nice kill there. Sub 5 heading into the cave on hard mode. Very respectable time. A lot of these top players are going to be averaging around the 7.5 minute mark for hard mode, and Ty is well on pace to get to that time. Tolker got a 3 chain coming here at Lungefish, who has a relatively high stack. He's going to do a little bit of down stacking here, so Tolker's going to need to dig and find just a little bit more. Hard mode can like mess with your timings though, especially coming straight from normal afterward. The timings for inserts and just getting your chains off in general are going to be a little bit more strict, and it's so easy to drop your inputs or do extra inputs. It happens to everyone in the tournament. And I got to think maybe that's affecting Tolker a little bit, just trying to get used to this higher speed. 102 there on Lungefish. Let's see if he can bounce back and have a pretty clean last 5 stages here. Meanwhile, Ty gonna get this 5 chain here. A bunch of combos at the top. Just a little bit of health left there for Piranha. Going to get that clear. I don't see any chains falling here though, so instant kill afterward. Ty waves bye-bye to Piranha. All right, Ty even more dominant lead than last round here, looking to clean it out. This is easily sub 8 pace here if he can have a pretty good Kamek and Bowser. Ooh, goes for the slide, is unable to get it, so I might have just cursed him there, as I said he's on fantastic pace. And just Ty dropping a little bit of chains here and there. He's going to get a nice little 3-chain, a lot of combo garbage falling at the top here, and that's actually going to get a pretty good time for Kami still with 20 seconds. Meanwhile, on Tolker's side here, has a lot of garbage sent and is going to be immediately starting another chain here at the bottom. 3-chain going to be 1 line short. I'm not sure it would have mattered because Hookbill had that clear lined up very quickly here. And there's going to be those reds fall in place for another chain. Does Tolker have enough sent here at the top? Going to be another chain and a combo, and yes, that will do it. All right. Ty on Bowser here, looking to get the sub 8. A lot of combos going to be falling a little bit slower here, so gives Bowser enough time to get that 4 combo. But I don't see anything that Bowser has at the end here. This should do it for Ty. And that's... yeah, that'll do it. A mid 740 time is going to officially clock in at a 746. Ty playing very, very well today, and he's looking to get this sweep right now. Speaking of which, let's give him that first point, and let's give him that second point, since I'm a little bit slow on that too. GG's the Ty. I mean, 746 after 707 normal. Those are very respectable times. In both of those categories, and Ty showing why he got that 7th seed and why he's on good pace to get into that top 8 too. He's got some tough matches ahead too, because I believe Ty still has to play Tayman and Galloping Conch, but he did get that win off of Kanayo, who has been one of the biggest dark horses of this tournament, I would say, after his first match performance against Tayman, taking him to Game 4. Kanayo is going to be someone who we'll have to watch out for in this group, as I think this is one of the scariest groups out there. Granted, I think all of the groups have some killers, just because the level of play has risen so much between all of our participants. All right, Tolker gonna finish it up here. Just got Bowser left to see. I believe a 913 PB for hard for Tolker, so not too far off that mark too. Oh, almost another quick Bowser kill here. Oh my god. Tolker's had some very good successes with Bowser in this tournament, and had that just enough. Oh my god, this beautiful lag chain coming here at the end too. Tolker certainly knows how to finish off a set, feeling himself and getting that quick combo barrage at the beginning, and followed by a really nice lag chain there at the end. I think this will do it to Bowser, trying to go up to 2nd tier. It's not going to be quick enough. GG's to Tolker, going to be finishing in at a 10-13 on the race spot there. Good stuff again from Tolker. I think mostly all of our players in this tournament have the capability of like performing and getting those sins consistently, or I should say just getting those sins to kill, but consistency I feel like separates some of the top versus the lower level players. So I think Tolker just needs to try to find those chains a little bit more and more. If you're having trouble finding combos and getting those into your attack at the beginning, I think just trying to increase your chain a little bit more, even if it does produce more shake time, as long as you're topping off your opponent, that might be the play. And especially since our next mode we're going to is going to be V-Hard. So this is a very important mode to make sure your opponents are topped off, because they're going to do their best to try to make your run in life very, very miserable here. But I think this is usually the correct pick. We've seen multiple times the lower seed against the higher seed is wants that little bit more variance. So going to V hard here, we're gonna have a lot of big trolls potentially in the cave. So good call here by Tolker. And let's see if he can pull off an upset and take a home a race here on the verge of maybe even a possible reverse sweep here. He's gonna need the next 3 in order to win this match. We've seen some crazy V hard times already in this tournament with, like, I believe a sub 720 or maybe even 2 sub 720s, one from Yoshi and one from FFR. People are just getting better and better nowadays. I mean, we had 10 people have sub 8 V hards in qualifying. One of those people being Ty here, so the competition's never been better here. Let's see what we can get going into V hard here. Ty with a pretty good sin here at the beginning is going to be met to a very quick clear here by Lakitu, which is probably fortunate for him since he didn't have quite enough garbage anyways. Going to be finishing it off at a 22-second time. Meanwhile, on Tolker's side, it's just a little bit short here and there. Fortunately for him, Lakitu goes for that very top left green clear. And because it's V hard, that stack's rising a little bit faster, and it was good enough for Tolker to finish off that kill. Ty getting a 7 combo here at the end with a whole bunch of combos sent before that. 22-second kill, not quite getting the sub 20s, but he's playing consistent enough to get these kills, and I think you'll pretty much take a 20-second time no matter what stage it is in V hard. Meanwhile, Tolker almost matching it with the 24-second there too. Ty with a pretty cool lag chain there, almost combined all together, and we would have seen, like, I don't know what that would have been, maybe a 12 combo or something like that. It was very pretty nonetheless, though. So sub 15-second there for Ty, well earned there. Let's see, we got Tolker also taking his time to set up a very nice combo there at the beginning. Gonna get a 5 and a 6 combo within that chain, and looking to continue this one out, get a little bit more scent. Gonna be probably 2 lines short here at the top. Gonna get that 3 chain to cover up those 2 lines that were missing here. Let's see. CPU looked like he was going for the reds instead of those greens. So 30-second kill here from Tolker. And a big, thick chain sent there by Ty with a 9 combo follow-up. All the shake time maybe going to be Ty's enemy, though. Was he... he's probably going for the Wiggler crush kill, by my guess. Trying to get the bounty here, set by Galloping Conch. Tracking all crush kills for the opponents. In last tournament, only Wiggler was the only opponent to not get a crush kill. And sorry, Ty, despite you extending out that chain as much as you can, it's not going to go down in the books as a conch. So that bounty still on the table. Maybe we'll see some people later today be going for that bounty too. Ty gonna bring that back with an 8 combo in the middle of that chain though. But Froggy down to 3 lines. This isn't gonna be near enough to top off. But he's gonna opt to go for the horizontals, so he's gonna have to raise a stack twice. Still enough time here from Froggy to get the clear. So Tolker lurking once again here on the same stage as Ty. Oh, thankfully for Ty, Froggy went for those purples and not the blues at the bottom. If Tolker can find a quick enough follow-up here, this can be a big time save. But unfortunately, on Tolker's side, Froggy's also going to be playing with a low stack, and the garbage is just not there from him. Yoshi in chat says, what is the price for getting a full game conch? Are you saying in one run? Because, I don't know, we'd have to bring up conch and see what the bounty for that is. Because I imagine it would be very, very tough to get. But I would definitely love to see it. Let's work on getting that Wiggler kill first, and then maybe we can start talking about a full game one. All right, we're seeing something very similar from last stage here. Ty getting another stage over 30 seconds. If Tolker can get this follow-up here, because the first chain was not the strongest. A double swap there is going to ruin that chain too. Unfortunate there from Tolker. He's had these chances to try to strike and take down Ty here. But unfortunately, I mean, V-Hard's tough. Very easy to drop some chains and combos here and there. And especially with when the AI is playing with a lower stack, it's going to be very hard to get that kill. And Ty is finding his groove once again. 15 seconds here. Going to lap Tolker now. Tolker definitely, this was like kind of the leads that we saw in the previous races too. Though I have a lot more high hopes for Tolker in this race with just how rough V-Hard can be at the end. So Tolker's got to find that stride here. Just make sure you're getting those chains. Get up to 6, even a 7 here on Lunchfish is going to do wonders for you. Oh, Ty raising a stack all the way up there. Finds an immediate clear to lower it, though. That would be very unfortunate. As we've seen, if you saw yesterday's broadcast on Saturday, we had 2 players top out their stack, one of them being me. They can sneak up on you just when you're raising it and you're like, oh, I got this clear here. And then all of a sudden you drop your chain and the game takes you out in like less than a second. You're like, crap, I just threw away 30 seconds. But I mean, Ty's struggling here on Raphael as Tolker is not getting quite the kill here on Lunchfish either. Oh no! Tolker's gonna take a death here just as I was talking about it. Maybe a little bit of a commentator's curse on Tolker's side. You hate to see that, but maybe that could be a mental reset as he's still well into this. Oh my god, Raphael getting a second tier clear here with the chain falling at the bottom. Oh my god, this is looking really rough for Ty. Did he at least send enough here? We won't know because the blue clear is coming out immediately. Tolker has got to be careful too, playing with another high stack. Oh my god, I'm running out of breath for this round. They're going on way too long, but there we go. Ty gonna get the minute 41 second Raphael there. He is probably not very happy at all with that, but if he happens to be watching Tolker's screen, Tolker having a rough time on Lunchfish here, he's got to be feeling a little bit better. Like, no one likes to have a Raphael that goes over a minute and a half, but you know, at least you still have the lead here, and hopefully you can keep a level head still after that. Oh, Tolker's side's very scary. Those yellows are going to be lined up, and the frame perfect. Lunchfish could not get there, and Ty with that high right pillar there on Hookbill's side, bouncing back quite nicely, getting a 16-second kill here. Let's see if he can finish strong here. He can easily get sub 10 for this run still if Cave goes pretty well here. And I think that'll make him feel a little bit better at the end of the race here. If you can have a really good Cave, that makes anyone's day. All right, Tolker trying to get the yellow there at the end of the chain too. Was a little bit late, but good timing there to get the other set of yellows for his second chain. Ty has a lot of combos sent at the top here. They're going to drop down and top off Piranha, but look at that. Those greens are going to be in place, and we might see the AI go for those purple clears afterward. In fact, he's going to go up to second tier and try to do a little bit of chaining. This is a little bit of a scary spot for Ty. Is it going to be enough? Oh, that lag just allowed Piranha to survive for a little bit longer, but out of stop time and health there. 44-second kill from Ty. That could have been really scary if Piranha got that last clear and just started to do a lot of chains there at the bottom. I mean, this V-Hard has definitely been very shaky for Ty right now. Tolker is still well into this despite being 2 stages down. Tolker, not enough sin here. As these horizontal greens going to come into play, followed by the reds. Tolker, not a lot of panels on his screen too, so he's going to have to try to chain off this garbage and maybe raise a stack a little bit here at the end. But, I mean, that's a good sin there on hook build. That's going to be a 6 chain, maybe a 7. Going to opt to end it there. I think that was smart because there's going to be plenty to have hook build topped off. And meanwhile, Ty again looking a little rough. That right pillar maybe going to bail him out, but a lot of shake time coming here from that garbage at the top. Don't line up any chains. That'll do it there for Ty. Man, I've been super worried on those kills for him because it just seems like there's always a clear coming in, or he's just been a little bit short here and there. Fortunate for Ty. 10 minutes here. Probably well above his average, but he's still got a tremendous lead here at the end. We're going to need a really big troll here from Bowser for Tolker to have a chance still left in the series. Good sin here from Ty at the beginning, and Bowser didn't do much of anything. Is this going to be a kill? Oh my god, 17-second frame perfect kill there from Ty. Bowser just did not find any chains whatsoever. His stack was like almost to the top. Just did a little bit of down stacking. And because of that, Ty was able to get that 17-second kill. And he will be taking the series 3-0. GG's to Ty there. He played pretty well overall. Definitely very shaky on that V-Hard ending. But I'd say with how well that Bowser was at the end and him getting this 3-0 victory, he's got to feel pretty good. He's getting his shaky performances out of the way now, and he's got his 2 toughest matchups left in bracket, and he's gonna have to put in a little bit of time there to hopefully secure a spot, because that 10-man match, he's definitely not gonna be the favorite there. And against Conch, that one could be a coin flip. But yeah, Tolker unfortunately is going to be falling to 0-2 in this group. But I mean, in terms of like a top 4 for a group, Tolker's got one of the hardest here, with Tay, Ty, Conch, all top 10 seeds, and Kanayo being one of the best performing, like outside that maybe top 12, top 13 spots. So I'm sure Tolker's having a lot of fun. Trying to get some PBs here and there too. I think he still possibly can get a PB for this current run here too, with a 13:57 being his time for V-Hard. So let's cheer on Tolker and see if he can finish very, very strong here and get a really positive note to end out this race. Got a pretty good send here at the beginning, and this chain follow-up is going to be pretty good. Actually, because it was delayed a while too. Kamek's going to get this clear very late and get those horizontal yellows at the bottom. So there's going to be a lot of panels that clear and maybe a little bit of shake time here at the top. Oh, unfortunately, Kamek's not topped off. Maybe one more line there. I don't think Kamek had enough health to survive. And this is going to be a really tough spot for Tolker. Hopefully this kill comes soon. The greens are chaining though. Oh no. You hate to see it. And there we go, 103. It's going to be a tough one to PB here, but I think some positive notes here for Tolker at the end is he's been within striking distance for most of the races. I mean, that normal race was super close at the end. And he's been like very on point to his PBs too. The normal time was only 2 seconds off according to race time. And the hard, I believe, was within less than a minute. And this V-Hard probably on pace to be within a minute as well. Oh, this actually could be the PB here. Is Bowser going to have enough time here at the end? Oh, he gets the yellows and he's going to ruin it. But no chain follow-up there at the end. Tolker going to be finishing that race. Not too far off of PB. So GG's to Tolker. A 14:02 in the race spot for him. A 10:29 for Ty. This was a very close race up until the cave for the most part for both of our players. And Tolker, I would say, performing above expectations, getting some nice race times there. So GG's to Tolker. Had to go up against the juggernaut that was Ty here at the end. But unfortunately for him, he will be taking the series loss. Ty will be getting that third win on the board, and he will be taking this match, moving up to 2-0 in his group. So GG's to Ty. Pretty much what we expected here, I would say. And he's got his 2 easier matches out of the way for this group. And he's going to have to put in the practice if he wants to keep up this success here, as we will flash back over to Pool 2 right now. Ty sitting up top currently because of the 6-0 differential, but tied with Tayman, as we see. We're going to be seeing the Kanayo and Conch match later today, which should be a really good one. That's going to be 10th seed versus 15th seed. In fact, the rest of the matches that we're going to be seeing today, which we'll get into in a second, are all going to be very, very close seedings. And I'm very excited for our lineups. But yeah, Ty at 2-0. He's got Tay and Conch left to be played. It's going to be a rough road ahead for him. Tay should be able to win that match and finish off this group 4-0 just by the way he's been performing. Though a little bit shaky in some matches, dropping 2 games. That Ty and Conch match later on, that's going to be one to watch, because I think that's going to be coming in week 5 and possibly determining one of our last spots for top 8. So stay in tune for that. Stay in tune for Conch and Kanayo, because that's going to be a little bit later today, too, as we see the schedule. Up first, we're going to have Gamer versus Karaoke for Pool 3. And then, oh my, these last 2 matches, you guys got to stick around. Cancel all your plans that you have for today. Cards versus 6. Cards has been upset in group stage the past 2 tournaments, so maybe I'll notice there. And if there's anyone that can do it to him, it's going to be 6. 6 has been one of our most improving players over the past year, getting 6th seed for this tournament, matching his username. And I'm just very excited for that one. I'm sure that's got upset alert written all over it, or at the very least, maybe even a game 5. Very excited for that one. And then we have Conch and Kanayo closing it out too. That one, I mean, I think on paper, Conch is still like a pretty good favorite, but Kanayo has just been surprising everyone with the race time so far earlier in this tournament. So I'm very excited for that matchup too. Stick around for it, guys. We're going to have Gamer versus Karaoke up next on this stream. If you guys have been watching on YouTube, that will be it for this broadcast, though. So thanks for tuning in. I've been Forky. It's been a pleasure bringing you this match. And if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. Very shortly, we'll have Gamer versus Karaoke.